Pandoral's vast oceans conceal a truth as deep as their darkest trenches. But the greatest minds on this moon may not belong to the beings who walk its shores. Life here has forged consciousness in forms we are only beginning to comprehend, utterly challenging our most fundamental definitions of intelligence and civilization. We have observed a bond between a clan of Na'vi and a species of marine giant that transcends simple symbiosis, hinting at a shared culture and soul. Now, let's access the field logs and analyze the true nature of this incredible world. To witness the arrival of the Tulkun is to be humbled by the sheer scale of life. They are colossal, dwarfing even Earth's blue whales, their armored heads breaking the surface like living islands. Field logs from the Metkaina reefs chronicle Bifeasonal return not as a migration of animals, but as the homecoming of family. The Metkaina clan, whose lives are woven into the rhythm of the tide, greet their spirit siblings with a reverence that speaks volumes. When we observe their interactions, we see intricate tattoos on the Na'vi that mirror the unique markings on their Tulkun counterpart, a permanent declaration of a sacred, one-to-one bond that lasts a lifetime. This is not the relationship of a master and a tamed beast. It is a meeting of equals. The Tulkun display complex greeting behaviors, specific sequences of calls, nuanced movements of their vast pectoral fins, and a gentle, deliberate proximity that indicates trust and recognition. The Metkaina respond in kind, sharing news of the clan, births, deaths, stories, with beings they know understand them completely. This initial contact, documented in countless hours of observation, provides irrefutable evidence of profound social intelligence. But it is what comes next, the haunting, complex melodies that rise from the deep, that truly signals we are in the presence of a culture as ancient and sophisticated as any we have ever known. The melodies that emanate from the Tulkun are far more than the simple calls of Earth's cetaceans. They are, in fact, one of the most complex forms of communication we have ever encountered. Spectrographic analysis of their songs reveals an incredible density of information. With layered frequencies, intricate rhythms, and recursive structures that bear the hallmarks of a true syntax. This is not just communication, it is oration. The Metkaina refer to a Tulkun's personal history as their three-mark song, a living chronicle of their life. But when we analyze with concept, we find it isn't a thing-thong, but a vast, evolving composition. From the Great Mother came the first song, and from that song grew our ancestors. They compose, they remember, they editorialize. Their entire culture is an oral history, sung into the memory of the ocean itself. We've documented an entire lexicon of gestures, a form of sign language articulated through the precise movement. These gestures add context, emotion, and emphasis to their song, allowing for a level of nuance that rivals spoken language. For generations, the only gateway to this understanding was through the Metkaina, who act as translators and co-historians. But a profound breakthrough came through the unprecedented bond formed between the Na'vi youth Lo'ak and the outcast Tulkun, Payakan. Through their shared Tsahelu, the neural connection that allows for the sharing of thoughts and memories. We were granted a direct, unfiltered view into the consciousness of a Tulkun. The experience was revelatory. Hayakin was able to convey the full narrative of his exile, the attack on his mother by human whalers, but his youthful decision to break the Tulkun's most sacred law in an act of violent retribution, and the subsequent sorrowful judgment of his own people. Through this connection, we witness the Tulkun legal system in action. It is not a primitive code, but one based on a profound ethical principle, an absolute vow of non-violence known as the Tulkun Way. Pyarkin wasn't cast out for being a monster, but for violating this core tenet of their civilization. His pod's decision was not one of anger, but of deep cultural pain and the need to preserve their identity. The neurobiology supports these observations. Scans conducted via remote drone during a Sahelu event show that the Tulkun brain possesses regions for emotional processing, long-term memory, and abstract thought that are proportionally larger and more complexly structured than those in a human or Na'vi brain. This biological reality presents a horrifying juxtaposition. To the RDA, the Tulkun are nothing more than a resource hunted for a priceless anti-aging enzyme called Amrita, which is harvested directly from their brainstems. The hunt for this substance is, therefore, not merely the slaughter of an animal. Every Tulkun killed represents the burning of a library. Here, a library of memories, histories, and a unique wisdom forged over millennia. Their intelligence is not an abstract scientific finding. It is the very foundation of their sacred. The intelligence of the Tulkun finds its ultimate expression not in their art or their history, but in the Elsefi, Glitchen. This absolute vow of pacifism is the bedrock of their civilization, a conscious, collective. When we consider the sheer physical power these creatures possess, the ability to shatter seafloor rock and splinter the hulls of armored vessels. But this choice becomes staggering. It is a level of restraint that suggests a moral and spiritual evolution far beyond our own. This is not the passivity of a prey animal. It breathes, it sings, it holds the air, glowing pulse beyond. That to cause a death is to inflict an incurable wound upon itself. Hayakin's tragic story serves as the critical data point for understanding this law. His act of vengeance, while emotionally understandable to us, with a catastrophic violation to his people, his pod's judgment was not simply a punishment, but a lament for a spirit that had lost its womb. Rustling giants with a steady sway. In a universe rife with conflict, they have chosen a path that makes them physically vulnerable but spiritually invincible. Their survival is measured not in the number of enemies they can defeat, but in their aims. This philosophy is likely rooted in their connection to Awa, as beings who live for centuries, composing and sharing the planet's history through their songs. They may serve as one of Pandora's primary repositories of memory and wisdom. They are not just inhabitants of the ocean, they are its living consciousness, its historians, and its conscience. To encounter the Tulkun is to realize that true strength is not the power to destroy, but the wisdom to preserve. They teach the Na'vi and us that a civilization should be judged not by its weapons. They teach the Na'vi and us that a civilization should be judged not by its weapons. In the silent, sunlit waters of the Pandoran Sea, we are left with a profound sense of humility. The songs of the Tulkun continue to echo through the deep, carrying histories we may never fully translate, but whose wisdom we can feel. They remind us that intelligence is not a uniquely humanoid trait, and that the lost of gast cultures may not build cities, but instead cultivate a harmony with the world so complete that violence becomes unthinkable, leaving only the endless, patient rhythm of life.